Good afternoon, YouTube. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Anyways, it's Friday, so that means it's beer. It's time for a beer. So I'll do this beer review, and then I'll do some more beer reviews later on tonight. So right now I'm going to be doing a beer review from Ontario, Canada. This is from the Beaus All Natural Brewing Company in Vankleek, Ontario, which is 45 minutes east of me, just before Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Beaus is one of my favorite breweries, and I am a Greener Futures member there, so I get a lot of their specialty beers. You may have seen some of them reviewed. Don't get me wrong, I have a whack load. I have about 20 Greener Future beers to review in the near future. So I'll be doing that. I actually have a little plan coming up in a couple of days. So you might see some special guests doing some reviews on the some of the Beaus Greener Future beers. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, so this beer is actually kind of a new and interesting beer. It is Beaus Grandmaster Original Groot Imperial Original Groot. What that is it's a beer that is hopped with certain things opposed to hops, but here, just a little hint. It's 600 milliliter bottle, 8% ABV, part of the Wild Oats series number 52. So there you have it. Local spring water, organic barley malt, Labrador tea, organic bog myrtle, organic hops, organic thyme, organic yarrow, yeast, and then it goes in French, certified organic. And so the package date was Tuesday, March the 17th, 2015, batch number 4150. So March, April, May, June, July, 4 months old. And Beaus bottles are always awesome. You got the embossing of the tractor and the name and all of that goodness. And it's just a fist with a big gold ring on it saying OG. So your standard Beaus cap. And I'm going to use the fancy Beaus glass. I was actually going to go into Beaus today to pick up some more of my Greener Future beers. There's 2 of them that I have to pick up, but I decided not to because it's Friday. It's Friday. So let's give her a pour. Some smokage there. So Groots were made back in the old day, and they used ingredients like yarrow and bog myrtle to bitter the beer opposed to hops. So cheers. So the color is golden yellow, almost amber. You got 2 fingers of a small to slightly medium-sized bubbles, off-white head. It's a little bit hazy, chill haze, I guess. So let's give it a smell, see what we think. Smells good. Sweetness, caramel, toffee, floral, herbal kind of characteristics. Slight bit of spiciness, earthiness. That's about it. Cheers. Medium body, medium carbonation. Nice sweetness. Tip of your tongue, that caramel toffee kind of sticks out as it trickles across your tongue. The sides of your tongue pick up that kind of floral, earthy kind of characteristic. At the very back, there is a slight tartness and a dankness. kind of a floral kind of characteristic, like lavender or something like that. Very, very drinkable, very, very tasty if you're into groots. Now, Beaus does a lot of groots, actually. They have about 4 different groots, I think. They have their Bog Father, their Bog Water, their OG, original groot. There's one with a girl on it, Verisage or something like that. And there's one out there, I think, so that's 5. So they've been doing a lot of groots, and most of their groots have the incorporation of yarrow and bog myrtle, which is very common in that area in the bog. Alfred Bog it is called. I'm not 100% sure if they get their bog myrtle from there. Maybe they get their bog myrtle from Algonquin Park, but I'm not sure. But my guess is they get it local, so Alfred Bog, which is about half an hour from my house, east, just before Vankleek Hill. Yeah, it's very tasty, and if you guys are into trying different beers, and if you guys like groots, or women, girls like groots, you know, this is definitely should be on your list to try, because it's definitely tasty and very interesting. Not a lot of people like it because it goes above and beyond a beer. You know, people are used to malt and hops, whereas this is beer is malt and malt and floral characteristics like bog myrtle, yarrow. That's all like flowery type stuff that only grows around bog. So that's why you get a lot of that floral, herbal, the kind of characteristic in this beer, because of the bog myrtle and the yarrow. And like I said, I'm picking up some lavender, and lavender is also a flower, and it's most famous in Scotland. There's hills and hills of lavender in Scotland, but we do have a lot of lavender here in Ontario, Canada. You know what? So thank you, Beaus. Thank you, my viewers. Thank you, everybody. You know, another good beer by Beaus. I was worried for a bit because they just kept making more and more beer and more different styles of beer and different qualities of beer. And for the most part, though, 90% of their beers are good and 10% are kind of meh, in my opinion, anyways. And I've tried a lot of their beer. You know, there's very, very, very few beers I haven't had from Beaus. But I really like Beaus, and they are very friendly, kind of a neighborhood or local brewery to me, seeing they're only 45 minutes east of me. And the owners are quite very, very nice, actually. And you know, I haven't had a very bad beer from Beaus. All of the beers have been good or above good, like good, better, or best, you know, type thing. I really haven't had a beer that I didn't like. Like, I think the worst beer I've had from Beaus is Smokin' Banana Peels. That was the worst beer I think I've had from them. So that's pretty good, considering I've had over, let's say, 50 of their beers. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, leave any suggestions or ideas right down there in the box, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and please, please share this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back later with some more beer reviews. I have plenty of Beaus beers to review, and plenty of other beers to review. And I also have lots of homebrews to review, 12 of them to be exact. So, excuse me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Brew OG is out. Cheers! Hell to the yeah. Bye bye.